afternoon, gardeners. It's Vicki Carla. Hope you're all having a great Sunday. I'm just taking a look at this Grammatophyllum that I planted in this pot. And actually, it has a lot of new growth. I kind of got the impression that maybe this pot wasn't meant for it. Here's some more new growth there. And it lost, some of its long leaves. But now I've decided to use this pot, but instead of like how I suspended all the root ball by these twist ties, I've decided to add bark to it. Now it's holey, so it's not going to hold bark well, was my thought. That's why I went with this. Plus, where I bought this, they had a bunch of these in here, and the roots were all in there, and then all on the outside too. And I don't believe they had any medium inside, but I got this stuff that says coarse blend, so I'm hoping that the pieces will be big enough to where most of it stays in here. So I guess I'm gonna have to start by getting rid of all of the twist ties. So this may be a little bit of work, especially me trying to use my left hand, because it's almost useless. Any other righties out there that are the same way? Oops, I got a camera battery notice, so I'm going to switch off and do this off camera. Okay, well it actually came out really easily, but boy is that dry, even though I water it every day. So dry. Alright, so let me clean this part up next. Wow. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to show you the wind that's gusting through here, but it's kind of settled down now, so there you go. Maybe you can get a bit of a look at it. That does not look like my field course. That looks very fine to me. Darn it. I thought it was going to be big chunks. And look at all the bugs that are in it when I opened it. They're these little fast-flying, natty-looking things. Great. I have my door open, too. Don't go in my house. And before you pour something in, always look and check what's in the bottom, because it could be important or something you want removed. I don't want that twist tie in there. Plus, there's the plant name. So let's see which one this is. Alrighty. Yeah, and old leaves. Yeah, we gotta clean that out. Well, that's definitely not gonna work, because, look at the size of the holes. Look at it just come right out. I'm making a mess on the table. So I'm switching to one of these. I don't think this pot, I would prefer this pot be a little bit bigger, but I'm going to use it. Let's see. Actually, I don't think it's that bad. No, it's not that bad. It'll probably have to be repotted in a year, though. Alright, so let's try using that. Okay, this stuff is so fine. Look, it even came out of this one, because it has a lot of dust, I guess I'd call it. Yeah. Wow, why is this called coarse? I thought coarse meant like big and chunky. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, down below. Okay, that's pretty good. I still got to water it down. I'm going to do that outside, because I know I'm going to get a lot of little, like this, come out of it. And I don't want all that mud in my screen porch. What is this? I don't know what that is. Okay, and I cut off a bunch of this kind of stuff. Not all of it. Yeah, I didn't cut the root down. I decided not to mess with the hole where the roots were all attached to everything. Just decided not to do that. Maybe when it goes from this pot to the next pot, because they can get, fast big. So, all right. Let's water it down and see how it looks. Alright. Well, I didn't lose as much through here as I thought I would. I guess what I lost initially was a good portion of it. So I thought I was going to end up with, it sinking down to like here or something. This sits on a pedestal, so I really don't want to use just the potted plant, the plastic pot, although it is pretty heavy. I'm just afraid it'll tip over, so I'm going to put the plastic one inside here. It's not exactly the right size, but I don't think it looks too bad. Yeah, and it's another one of those where I can't put media in here, so. And it's kind of big for anything I have to move into there. Like I'm growing more and more cattleyas without medium, so that would be a nice pot for it, but I really don't have one I think that needs a pot that's that size. So let's go put it on the pedestal and see how it looks in the end. Okay, so there it is, sitting in its little vignette almost. In its little thing. I got the long leaves this direction. Yeah. All right, good luck to it. We hope it survives. I know they don't really like being repotted that much, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Oh, and if anyone else has a suggestion for what to use this to plant in, I'd appreciate it. I think I saw similar jugs at Banjong with vandas on the outside of it. I think that would take a long time to root to it, but I could try that. I don't know. What do you think? I just think this shape of pot looks good on a pedestal, and I think with a vanda I'd prefer to hang it. It's pretty heavy for hanging, although it's got the holes for it. Alright, yeah. Suggestions, comments below, please, about what to do with this pot. Have a great day.